Solve cos open bracket x plus 60 degrees close bracket equals 0.75 for minus 360 degrees less or equal to x less or equal to 360 degrees. Give answer to one decimal place. So first thing to do is to solve this equation. Cos x plus 60 degrees equals 0.75. Divide both sides by cos x plus 60 degrees equals 1 over cos 0.75. 1 over cos in indices is cos to the power minus 1, 0.75, and that's x plus 60 degrees. So I need to find the cos of 3 over 4. So here's a calculator. Shift cosine 0.75, or if you're given that question as 3 over 4, you press the fraction key, 3 divided by 4. 3 divided by 4 is 0.75. So the angle for that is x plus 60 degrees equals 41.4 degrees. So it might be better to solve it for 41.4 degrees before you take away the 60. So don't take away the 60 yet. Just let's sketch this on a cast diagram, or we might use the cosine function diagram. Right, so using the cast diagram here, this is unit circle, which means the radius is 1. So from there to there is 1. We measure angle 0 to 360 in anti-clockwise. And if this is 1, we want 0.75. So 0.75 is about here, a quarter. 3/4 is 0.75, so that's a quarter from there. So with that being done, that's 0.75. So if I trace it up there, so literally that will be the angle for 0.75 here. So those are the angles for 0.75. So if I just do that, so that will be the angle for 0.75 there. Again, the angle for cos of 0.75 is there. So, but cos, this is 0.75. The reason why I chose this side because the x-axis is the cos. And we want a positive x-axis, not a negative x-axis. So this is always positive, sine is positive, tan is positive, cos is positive here, according to cast. C for cos, A for all, S for sine, T for tangent. And because I'm using a unit circle, so obviously this is cosine here, and the y values are the sine. We're not interested in sine, we're interested in cosine. So that's the point. So that means the angle we're looking for is 41.4 degrees. So if I go all that way to there, that's 41.4 degrees. I'm also looking for the angles that go all the way to here. So next one will be all the way to there. And that angle is, well, 360 minus 41.4 will be 318.6 degrees. So those are the two angles I'm looking for at first. And now this is going from 0 to 360, but I need to go from 0 to minus 360, which means I need to go clockwise way as well. So two scenario here, that's 0 to 360 is going that way. Now 0 to minus 360 is going this way. So if I'm going this way, this is also minus, right? So this is minus 1.4 degrees. So that's 0 to minus 360. So that's 0 to minus 360. So that would be minus 4.1 degrees, 41.4 degrees. Now, and if I get to here, this will now be minus 318.4 degrees. The red one is going in clockwise direction, which is from 0 to minus 360, and the blue one is going in anti-clockwise direction, which is from 0 to 360 degrees. So that's the situation we've got, because we go minus 360 to 360 degrees. These values here are the values of x. So that one, the first one is x plus 60 equals 41.4 degrees. Therefore, x will become 41.4 minus 60 degrees, and that will be 18.6 minus 18.6 degrees. So that's the first result we need. The second result will be that one here. So that will be x plus 60 degrees equals 318.6 degrees, and that implies that x equals 318.6 minus 60 degrees, and that would be 258.6 degrees. So that's the second value we need. Then that's the anti-clockwise direction. For the clockwise direction, I've got x plus 60 degrees equals, for that one, minus 41.4 degrees, and that would be x equals minus 41.4 degrees minus 60 degrees, and that would be minus 101.6 degrees, isn't it? So minus, that's 60 by the way. So minus 101.6 degrees. So that's the other one that we need. And there is one more, because we're going that way as well. So that way, if we take away 60 from there, that will go beyond minus 360, so that will not be applicable. So if I do another one, which is x plus 60 degrees equals minus 318.4 degrees, that implies that x equals minus 318.4 degrees. Minus 60 degrees will be minus 37. I think it's way beyond 8 point. Is it 8? Yeah, 0.6 degrees. So that will be, that's out of the question, so that's no good. So if we go in all the way to 360, and if we go around and then come back to that again, that will be 360 plus 41. So that will be 401.4 degrees, right? But then if we take away 60 from there, right? If we take away 60 from there, we'll get 341.6 degrees, 0.4 degrees. So that's that one here, so I'm going to do that there. So that's x plus 60 degrees equals 3, because plus 4, that's 401.4 degrees. So I went 360 when I go round once and then went to that again, because I knew if I take away 60 from there, I will then get below, 360. So that then become x, so that's 401.4, take away 60, and that gives 4341.4 degrees. So these are the results we need. Minus 18.6 degrees, minus 101.4 degrees, 258.6 degrees, and 341.4 degrees. So another way is to use a cosine function here. And so with this cosine function, that's cosine of 0 is 1. And this is pi over 2. This is pi here. This is 3 pi over 2. And this is 2 pi. And that's 2 pi is 360. This is 270 degrees. And this is 180 degrees. And this is 90 degrees. And that's 0 degrees minus 90 degrees. This is minus 180 degrees and minus 270 degrees. Here is minus, so that's minus 2 pi, pi minus pi, minus pi over 2. It's all crowded now. And so that's what we have. And we're looking for 0.75. So if this is 1, this height is 1, and this is minus 1. That's minus 1. We want 0.75 here. So if that's 0.75, we just get a ruler. So these are all rough estimate, right? And we needed where it crosses. So we're going from, get a cross there, and the next cross is there. And even go all the way there. So this point here, if you trace it down, well, so there's a point, that's where we need a point, that point here, that point, those points, and perhaps this point here. So 41, so this is 41. So that point is 41.4 degrees. We take away 60 from there, we get minus 18.6 degrees. So this one here is minus, so that will be minus 41.4 degrees. And if you take away 60, because you need to take away 60, right? If you take away 60 there, because that's what you need, and take away, you have to take away 60 to get x. If you take away 60, you shall get minus 101.4 degrees. So that's how you get that. Here we take away minus 60 as well, and that's how we get minus 18.6. So here is, this point here is 318.6 degrees. So that'll be, this is 270 here, but this one here is 318.6 degrees. So that's when it comes here. So you take away 41.6 from 360. So that's what that is. And there you take away 60. Remember, you're taking away 60 every time. So take away 60 degrees, and then you get 258.6 degrees. So that's how we got that. Now here, that point here is another point, which is, because this is where it stopped, that's 360 there, and 360 plus 41, so that point here is 401.4 degrees. So this is where 360 stops. And if you take away 60 degrees, then you will get 341.4 degrees. You can see that's still below 360, which is what's needed. So the results are, these are the results here, that, and that. And that's how you work it out. If you go here, so that's well to that point. If you go here, this is minus, so if we look at this one here, that's minus 318.6 degrees, right? If you take away minus 60, so that would take you way above what we needed, minus 378.6 degrees. Now, in that case, what happened is it's above minus 360, because we want minus 360, we got minus 378, so that's not good. So the x value solutions we're looking for are x equals minus 18.6 degrees minus 101.4 degrees, 258.6 degrees, 341.4 degrees. So those are the x values, roots, if you like, or the solutions we're looking for. So if I were to write this in order, this is not in order as it is. So the first one would be minus, so x equals minus 101.4 degrees. The next one will be minus 18.6 degrees. Next one will be 258.6 degrees, and finally will be 341.4 degrees. So that will be the x value in numerical order.